Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Hello and welcome. As always, I'm your friendly Dungeon Master Peter. Welcome to our Christmas special! As you can see, I am in the spot that I will always be in when I am playing. Which is so great because I'm in between the restroom and someone who can potentially stab me if I don't say yes. That being said, as you can see, Travis is at the head of the table because we have discussed many a times that he is running the Christmas special.
Now you know.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Mr. President.
We did take a little bit of hiatus because someone at the table did get married.
Who?
That guy. What?
When were you gonna tell me?
Oh, I mean me!
What were you-
So I did get married. Had fun. Everyone here attended my wedding except for Dom. He called in sick. That being said, it is A-okay. Travis stepped in. We had a wonderful time. This picture will be shown. It will be on Instagram, Facebook, and all of our lovely social medias if you want to see those wedding photos. Thank you for everyone who showed up, donated, or even just wished a happy wedding. That being said, we'll quickly cut to Travis and his royalty-free campaign that he didn't get inspiration from at all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am Travis C. On Demand, where all of the moves I will be making at this seat of the table will be quite the travesty.
They'll be on demand, though.
It will be. It will be on demand. You're probably going to be wondering why this episode is coming out at the end of the series instead of at the very beginning. The main reason being we want everybody to be able to experience this particular campaign after we have gone through everything. We have gone through the journey of the expectations of things that are going on in the environment. We want you to be able to experience it just like our players are going to be for the most part. This session 0 is going to be some helpful things that are probably going to make sense to you so that after you watch this, once the campaign is over, you can go back and rewatch it with all of this new information that you have and see where people started to create their characters from and get their inspirations before we actually begin our journey. And so with that in mind, my friends, my lovely friends.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
I think I'm ready to start sharing with you some lore about this particular campaign.
I'm ready.
And it's gonna start with a lovely piece of paper. I'm gonna hand it to Dom first, and y'all can take your time to look at it and pass it around. What you are seeing is the inspiration as to the location of where we will be at. We will be at the North Pole. The year will be 2024. And particularly, the date will be Christmas Eve. Ooh. This will be the day before Christmas.
Oh, crap.
The North Pole is specifically designed to look and feel as if you're at a theme park. A lot of the people that are going to be at this park, there will not be any guests that will be allowed to come into this place, but everybody who is going to be here will work as if they work at a theme park. On top of creating candy, creating toys, taking care of the reindeer, on top of providing entertainment for your fellow elves after a long, hard day of work. It's meant to be a pleasurable time so that after you're done working or before work, you're able to have some relaxation before you do some work with Santa to be able to get everything ready. The main portion that you're going to be at is going to be called the sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
The Sweet Spot
That's
District.
a sweet spot indeed.
In the center, you will have noticed a very long fountain. It's a chocolate fountain. That chocolate fountain, surrounded by the buildings, with a little stage and an Eiffel Tower, is what makes up the Sweet Spot District. And over there has some major players that are a part of this district. You have Gumdrop Alley, which is, if you're looking at it from the gate, looking out towards the Eiffel Tower, Gumdrop Alley is going to be the first building on the right-hand side. That is where people will be making, literally, gumdrops. That is their sole purpose, is to create gumdrop candy.
That sounds very bleak. I'm not gonna lie, I hope I don't end up there.
Wow, okay. I'm just going to go home then.
My whole life in the gumdrop alley.
Look, not everybody can work at the Emporium. Not everyone can work at the boutique.
Hey,
I was waiting for it to be like a bowling alley, but no.
Gumdrop Valley raised me.
so, and then if you go a little bit further down on the right-hand side as well, this is where the gingerbread mobile homes have their origins. So, a lot of the people who are here that do not have families or did not establish a family, they do live in just outside of the Sweet Spot District in their own dorm style rooming. But those that do have families are eligible to receive gingerbread houses as a place of residence. The main important factor in this district, everything here is made by candy. Everything. All of the houses are made by gingerbreads. Your concrete flooring, those are all made with nerds. So you have a lot of
Cobblestones.
So wait.
the Eiffel Tower is made of Twizzlers. And things of that nature, and also you'll have a bunch of holes that are surrounding that chocolate fountain.
Which one's the north one?
Which one's the what?
The north one.
The north what?
The North Pole.
Oh, we're in it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we are in the North Pole. The reason
Yeah,
why,
if you try to look to the edge of the town, there's just this wall of metal.
You're supposed to be immersed. We're having fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies.
Are you not entertained?
all right.
Everything's supposed to be candy. Don't mind the wall.
Got him.
Excuse
Good
me.
evening, good day, and good night.
So do
Morning.
imagine it as if this place was like Candyland, where everything is made of candy. That is part of the inspiration for this particular district.
When you said gingerbread mobile homes, is that like a mobile home park or like mobile home factory?
Factory.
Factory.
Yeah. Think more factory.
They making mobile homes there.
That not only do they do that, but they will also like construct their major pieces, and then they will just take it and then just take it on over to an empty plot of land behind the Eiffel Tower, where the homes are constructed.
That's so valid.
And so, with the Eiffel Tower, which is the tallest architecture that is here. Yes, I mentioned it's made of Twizzlers, but
Twizzler Tower.
but also there is a gingerbread house at the very top of the Eiffel Tower, and this is where Santa.
Yeah.
This is where Santa lives. And on floating in space, right next to Santa's home, is a cylindrical, like you've seen those like posters of like, we have a fundraiser, we're trying to get to this amount of money,
Yeah.
right? There's a
thermometer thing.
Yeah, there's a similar
yeah.
thermometer thing that's just to the side of it that has a threshold, And it seems to always hover at about, percentage-wise, for us, about 73%. What everyone here knows is that that's considered a happiness meter. Because, as all of you know, all of the stuff that is sent to the kids, all of the candy that not only goes with the kids, but also goes to the adults, are imbued with magic, which is done during the making of the candies or the creation of the toys. It is meant to bring out the spirit of Christmas on Christmas Day by Santa Claus himself.
I just want to share that Santa lives atop the Twizzler Eiffel Tower in a gingerbread house near space is one of the weirdest things I've written at this table.
Man, I gotta up my game then.
I just wanted to share that.
Weirdest
That was
things
a good
written
one.
versus weirdest things said are two very different connotations.
I still gotta up my game.
But yeah, Ramon.
Brother,
Hey,
I
Ramon,
got
just take
traumatized
more
when I
notes.
did the Christmas special for you.
Maybe.
We're done.
Could be it too.
We're done.
Why? DD wasn't bad. DD was controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
If I had a nickel for every time you tried to kill baby Jesus,
You
Oh,
have-
that one.
You'd have one nickel.
Yeah, you only had one.
I'd have 2 nickels.
When was the second time?
Wasn't it during that? Okay, so
No,
you
that was Rob's.
okay. Oh yeah. Never mind. I'd have a nickel.
You
So,
let me kill Shark Locker Bill.
Happiness meter.
Yes. So,
Here, Ramon, the end of the...
for us,
Flashlight
it,
right there.
it is sitting at about 73%.
Thank God.
There has been a trend over the years where that number
73?
used to be higher. That number used to be way higher. But over the course of the years, it has gone down. Slowly and gradually every year until this year when it's reached about 73%. This has given some increased anxiety from some of your leaders, some of the owners of the Sweet Spot District buildings. A lot of them have an increase in anxiety because of it, because they don't want it to get much lower. So it does become important as the years have gone on to really have an increase in quality product so that more people are happy and we keep the percentages with a higher satisfaction. How that feels to you is kind of up to your characters and how you feel about that. But there's a correlation between the leaders wanting everyone to be happier with the increased focus on them being happier. And as the years have gotten lower, it has increased workload. So now we're going to move on to the stage. The stage is directly behind the chocolate fountain. That is the thing. It's in the middle. It separates the pond from the Eiffel Tower. This way, every night, once they consider the end of day, that's when you would have a send-off concert specifically to Santa and for all of the elves to be able to partake in what has been a very long day. Mm-hmm. You will have a concert. There is also, as for since December 1st, actually, a new parade. There is a Christmas parade that happens every year, starting December 1st, and it is the last thing that sends Santa off before he goes and delivers all the toys and all of the candy to people across the world.
So parade every day since December 1st.
Yes.
As well as
And
right
then-
before he leaves.
And then you have the send-off concert.
Mm-hmm.
And then the parade is the last thing that happens and he leaves.
Yeah. So the concert.
Does the concert happen every day?
The concert seems to happen every day.
Okay.
Yes.
But the parade is only to send off Santa.
Yes.
Okay.
So the parade is the last thing that will send Santa off.
So I'm just verifying this. The
Yeah.
parade and the concert happen every day from December 1st.
Yes.
At the end of the day, regardless of whether that's the day Santa's leaving or not.
Correct.
But that is the last thing that happens before Santa takes off.
The parade will be the thing that
Okay.
sends off.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Now?
Yeah, I was confused because it said send off concert, but we're not sending them off until that one day. So it happens every day, even though it's not the send off.
Yeah, I would consider it the concert to be more of a praise to Christmas and to Santa.
Okay.
I would consider it to be closer in that. Right?
Cool. Concert is just worship.
Yeah. worship, wind down. Just a chance for everyone to relax.
And remind me, what class are you playing?
Cleric.
Okay.
And so as you all are going to have your characters, you will need to think about what kind of job that you would like to have here at the North Pole. There are many different types of positions available, and you can think similarly to those in theme parks. So you can pull from that on something that maybe that will pull to you in this realm. Just for ease of access.
Cool.
If you have something in mind, make sure to put it in your character sheets under your background notes section. I believe I can access that because I'm going to be looking through all of the characters just so I can make sure I have all of my information.
Okay.
All right.
So, as established with my character, he's a toy maker. Is that cool still?
It is going to be cool. You are going to be just outside of the sweet spot district.
Okay.
Where the Eiffel Tower is, you are going to be on the right hand, just off to the right hand side.
Okay.
And that's going to be the toy making district. And you're going to be in there. And particularly for you, Ramon, considering what we've talked about, you're going to be considered one of the trainers.
Ooh. I got seniority.
It doesn't work anymore. AI.
But given what we've already talked about and the things that you're wanting to do, that is a lot more advanced than some of your counterparts.
Okay. I just want it to be real cool. That's all.
Do I want to try to pick something that my person would be good at? Or do I want to pick something my person would conceivably be okay at, but obviously hates, and so tries to make it better and then gets in trouble for making it better? That'd be such a fun conflict. Like, what if... Because she likes to bake and she likes to do stuff like that. What if she ended up being, like, part of the mobile home construction team? Mm-hmm. But, like, they're, like, build satisfactory homes that get the job done. Mm-hmm. And she's like, but what if it had a frosted window? And they're like, no, just get it done.
This reminds me of the one... I forget who makes them, but it's the old stop-motion Christmas story cartoons. The elf who wanted to be a dentist. But
yeah,
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
Okay, that was part of that.
Yeah.
I thought he had a specific thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like, make
that's what
toys,
you just-
and he's
yeah.
like, I want to be a dentist.
Yeah, that's what you just
Oh,
reminded
what's
me
his
of.
name? Shoot.
Well, it's not Cornelius.
Isn't it start with a C as well?
Oh man, that's gonna.
My brain's at Clarence, and it's not Clarence.
We can look it up in a bit. It's not like we're doing it. Like we're doing stuff, but it's not like we're actively trying to participate.
I should
in
know this
roleplay.
though. I watched that way too much as a kid. Plus, it
Yeah.
comes up every year.
But yeah, so now I gotta think about that.
Yeah, think about it. So, to the left side of the Eiffel Tower, you're gonna have
Hermie!
something. You're gonna have something called the Candy Cane Cafe.
Hell yeah.
It is where everybody goes for their lunch breaks. That's where all of their lunch breaks are happening. So when you need to go and get some food, even when you're not working, that's where all of your food is going to be. All of the food is provided, free. You don't have to pay for anything because there is no such thing as an income here. So that's never been a concern. Santa has always provided. He's provided housing, food, entertainment.
Sugar daddy.
So you can think
Literally.
of yeah.
Everything's made of sugar.
Yeah.
My children.
I want chocolate.
So at least with money
Hey.
off of the table, he provides you the things that
candy.
you
This
need
is
in order to be able to make this work.
Gotcha.
Get my own.
Where is yours?
And also you will find at the
Oh.
Candy Cane Cafe
I picked mine.
a decorative little pack with a bunch of red and white Christmas trees and decorative candy canes. This is where a lot of the couples will end up just going to walk around with a nice cup of hot chocolate and then just taking in the time.
I
That
don't
ends
know
up being a
what that
very
means.
romantic setting.
It's when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. They hold hands and drink peppermint hot chocolate.
That sounds amazing.
So now we're gonna come down further to where the chocolate fountain is on the left-hand side. We'll start back at the gate and work our way back up. You will have a department. It is a very small department called the SIT, also known as the Smarties Information Technology.
Oh no, not the Geek Squad.
They're your geek squad. They
Oh,
are
boy.
100% your geek squad.
Smarties information technology.
Yes. And they have been joked multiple times that their jobs are useless and they should just sit down, which is their acronym. So they bear a lot of bullying just from their name alone.
What was it, Smarties Information Technology?
Technology.
Okay.
What happened?
We
There's a
have Geek
very
Squad.
small
Organization.
geek squad called Smarties Information Technologies, and they are picked
Technologies or technology?
Technology.
on. Oh, my. Okay. It's very small, and everybody thinks they're useless, and so they're picked on a lot because their acronym is SIT, and they just sit down.
They're told to sit down, mind their own business.
It's like, hey, we got this. Take a seat. Sit down. Now, right.
Small group of know-it-alls.
Oh yeah.
They're the ones responsible for that algorithm that gets sent out all the way around the world in one night, but nobody cares about that because magic.
They're the ones that wrote down the code for the magic.
Shut up, sit down, we don't want to know.
You don't
Stop ruining
understand.
magic!
Now, important thing to know for you in particular.
For me in particular?
Yes,
Ooh.
because of the path that you had talked about.
Okay.
Those are the people that are in control of that magical force for your weapons.
Oh, okay.
That's your central group.
Gotcha.
My mom and dad said I'm not allowed
For
to use
the,
weapons.
for those that were
That's unfortunate.
preoccupied with this conversation that was happening earlier, there's a conversation about weapons. There's a conversation about that stuff.
I mean, the conversation was about whether I could make things into weapons.
You can make things as weapons, but it is prompting another conversation.
Yeah.
All of your weapons, all of your armor, they are all kept in an individual magical cylinder, which is next to your bed. All of this is locked down for long stretches of time and is only released by the SIT
Of course.
when there is something dire going on. In the history of this place, there's only been a handful of times where that has been needed. Which is why that I mentioned that don't focus too much on your weapons and your armor when it comes to the creation of your characters, because it's not going to be necessarily important at the beginning, because you rarely use them to begin with. But that is the reason why you're playing as level 14 characters, because the times where you have been needed to come to action, it has been of dire need. There has been at least one invasion by a mother trucker named Mr. Frost.
Oh no.
And there has been one other by a group of rogue snowmen. Don't ask me why. I don't even know. But the snowmen
I call bull.
but the snowmen have come out of literal nowhere.
I can't
And
believe you're pulling lore from the Santa Claus. Gosh, ding dang diddly darn it.
Ah, if only you knew what I think that means.
I mean, that's not too bad. I pulled lore directly from Rise of the Guardians.
Listen, as long as you don't start pulling from Christmas with the Cranks.
National Lampoons.
Dang it, y'all know the plot of it.
If we just keep naming Christmas movies, we're gonna get the plot eventually.
There's only so many.
Well, what's that one?
Bucky.
Boosie.
Not the beauty.
Y'all going to pussies? We wait in line to fill up our gas tank for 3 hours, and it's just a beach episode.
Oh my god. I couldn't. I couldn't. No.
First time DMing beach episode.
Hey, let's go. All right.
Beach episode at the North Pole.
Our next location that's in the Sweet Spot District is called the Gwaith Arnor.
The what?
You heard him.
No, I heard him.
Guys.
He
You
didn't
spell that
stutter.
for me?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
GWAITH.
you're bilingual. Figure it out.
Waif?
Second word ARNO.
Is that French?
It translates to human resources.
Eh.
Alright.
So,
It's HR.
some of you are probably going to be wondering, how do people who don't have magical abilities able to imbue magic into candy?
Was
It-
someone
it-
looking for a fuel rod earlier?
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Oh, that's why I put it. Looking for it.
Sorry, the ADHD brain kept off.
I just went, that looks
So the
sweet.
HR building.
Yeah. For those that don't have magical abilities but are working in a candy shop or working with toys and imbuing magic into them that Santa takes to all of the people in the world, you have to rent out your magic for your shift.
Ugh, gross.
So before your shift, you would have to go. They would imbue magic for your shift time, and if you were in need of more because of something wrong, they would give you walk time to go back to HR to get some more.
And everybody in this building, are they fairly trustworthy and of sunny dispositions?
Yes.
Except for Susan.
The people that are in this building, these are people that Santa has selected.
Oh.
These are not people that has been left to Bernard, I believe I named him.
Bernard?
Yeah,
Bernard?
Bernard.
Does he give out the snowballs?
I'm going home.
You are home.
so
Continue. Bernard's head of HR.
Bernard is Santa's right-hand man.
Yep.
Good old Bernie.
Obviously.
Yep, old Bernie. But head of HR is Santa. Santa is the one that specifically picked out the people for the HR. So only people that Santa has approved is in there.
You didn't understand what I was saying. The Disney people would understand because the HR building for Disney is called SunTrust.
Ah, yeah, I don't work at Disney, so I definitely.
I knew that joke went right over your head. I was hoping somebody else would jump on it, but nobody else did. So it's
I
fine.
did not
Sorry,
know
I was-
this.
I was.
No?
I was.
I was busy looking at naked elves.
Me too. Can I see?
Yeah, but the
Well,
HR
they're not
the
making
HR
one
building
with pants
exists
on.
in what
That's-
used to be a
that search
SunTrust
history goes
bank.
crazy.
The HR building
Mine
exists
does
in something
too.
that used to
Let's
be an
be
HR.
real here.
It used to be a SunTrust bank. So when someone takes you to HR, you take
Yeah.
them to SunTrust.
No, never knew.
All right. And on top of that, any clothing that, like, if you get a rip or something and you're not able to mend it, anything in that realm, if you need it, you go to HR for all of those concerns.
Okay.
Next, we have
So
the...
is everything on workers' comp because you're always at work?
Yep.
Yeah. quite literally, you know.
I don't know. That's why I'm at HR all the time.
You're at HR all the time for different reasons.
Oh yeah, you are.
Look, you won't let me get fired, okay?
It's because no one can get fired.
Correct.
You just get put on longer shifts.
Damn it.
That's your punishment.
Oh god. it's
Punishment
like
works
prison.
better.
He's already getting scheduled 72 hours a day. We can't punish him any harder.
Do it again.
I'll do it until you fire me and rehire me.
Just keep job hopping.
All right.
So next to that, you do have the nerd layers, and that's quite literally the people that do the concrete work. So those are all the people that have
I thought it was just
done
another
the
geek squad.
no, because the floor is made of the nerd candy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those are all those people that do that.
Got it.
And then you
You
have
considered using royal icing as like a binding agent.
and then you do
No
have
one cares about your
the-
baking facts.
So, it's so funny. We were talking about this earlier. We have the
giving me some
Hershey's
words back,
power
brother.
plant
Uh-huh.
because you need chocolate.
Yep.
Is it sponsored by Hershey's?
He wishes.
It is a non-copyright.
It's she, hers.
It is.
Yeah.
It is 100%.
It's Hennies.
Himshies.
Himshies.
God damn, not again.
So the Himshies Chocolate Factory?
It is.
I like she hers.
It's going to be she hers for
She.
copyright purposes.
Perfect.
A little more obvious, as well as women.
Hers.
But we are keeping all of the other ones
Okay.
because Hershey's would be the major one where they'd go, hey,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Wait a minute.
But also, like, I feel like with all of the other ones, we can go. Can we go with the fantasy version of Gumdrop? Fantasy Gumdrop, please.
What's a fantasy gumdrop?
Fantasy Gumdrop where all your
Drop
dreams come
gums.
true.
Hey.
Drop tower.
And then so that's your sweet spot district.
That's my favorite after
That's
work
the sweet
activity.
spot.
Are there any questions regarding this particular area or anything that we've talked about so far?
You said that she hers was a chocolate factory or a power plant or both?
I called it a power plant.
Okay.
So sweet spot's this way, right? To the right.
So here, let me show you on the map.
Would it be where Happy Land of Hanna-Barbera is?
So sweet spot district encompasses all of
Main
this.
Street USA.
It's
Yep.
Main Street. Okay.
Yeah, it's the main street.
10-4. That makes more sense.
And then the housing is behind.
Yeah, so the
Where-
housing is going to be in this
Oh,
area.
I thought you meant further right. So like behind. me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
where that mobile home
Yeah, so
factory
where they have their like base
Yeah,
is up here.
right. And then I thought you had said further right was where the like
So further
non-family housing.
further right is actually where Ramon has their toy
The
factory.
toy
Oh,
factory.
okay.
Their toy factory is going to be located over here, and a little bit further out, Reindeer is where they're going to be housed over here.
Okay.
Go ahead and give that back.
Don't be smart about this. I have technology.
Any other questions about that?
I don't
About
think so.
the sweet spot? No. I
About-
think I'm. Yeah.
If you have any other questions, go ahead.
I can't think of anything at the moment, so I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So I've talked about it's going to be 24. Let's talk a little bit about in this area, religion, just because we are stepping a bit further away from the realm of D&D as far as traditional gods and deities are concerned. For the most part, if you are a cleric, you are mostly gaining all of your powers from Santa himself, as the embodiment of Christmas itself is what's fueling your divine energy. If you are in the arcane realm, if it is not something that you were born with, like for example, a wizard. If you are a wizard, you're allowed to be a wizard. That's something that's on the table. Your spells, as far as we're concerned, are not as big, because you'll know that for the most part there isn't a lot of books here. There's not a lot of like education based resources.
So they're all brainwashed.
There's not a lot. There is a nursing for the little kids so that people can be able to go to work and have the kids be watched and cared for. There is nursing for that, but for the most part, there's not a lot of literacy that's in this particular realm. There's not a lot of stories that you can read in books, and if there are, they're mainly for kids. So there's lots of pictures and not a lot of spells.
How am I gonna read my recipes?
You make them yourself.
As far as you are concerned, there are tons of recipes that you will be able to read, because that is.
Oh, I was constructing a whole entire you had to learn it word of mouth from your elder. We can't read the recipes, but if you memorize them from Granny.
In the early development, in the early inauguration, in the early parts of it, it did end up being a lot of trial and error. And eventually, it did start off as word of mouth. You need to do this as you go through. But eventually, people did start going through the nurseries, and they did end up picking up literacy skills, and they started to record them. So there is some paper trail, but it's more informational. It's more manuals than anything else. Not a lot of creative works, as it were.
So if I was making recipes, I'd be an odd one out.
If you were making it with no instruction from anybody, it's not that you would be an oddball, it's just no one would know really what you're doing.
You'd have to tell them, like, hey, I'm making gingerbread cookies.
And then you might get some questions and people asking you about what you're doing and what's going on, because it's not in any of the manuals.
You're saying, well, you make, you got bread, right? And you make ginger. This is bread with ginger. That's what you think they are at first. Because they're gingerbread cookies.
So it would just be different. It's never been construed in a way that it's been negative to be different, but people generally haven't strayed just because there's nothing written about it. So since we have something here that's written that has been used in the past, I might as well just use that.
Ain't broke, don't fix.
The arcane people that might be a part of this campaign, if you are born with your magic, that one I have to keep secret even from the audience in this session 0. And would need to be more of a private setting.
Oh my. The DM's got secrets.
I'm sorry, audience. That was a loud bag.
So if you are thinking about doing arcane and it's magic that you were born with, that is something that I would prefer to have a private conversation about, It can happen, but a conversation just needs to be had. Ramon, because of the class that you're playing, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you this now because it doesn't matter if the players know this or not, but because of the work that you have been doing, you do have a contract that has given you permission to have your magic all the time. That is part of the benefits of being a trainer.
I'm a trainer. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like having like a work credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very much so.
To take it home, get to do whatever with the resources.
Yeah.
As long as it's justified.
That's the benefit. That's the benefit with the stuff that Ramon and I have already talked about.
Hell yeah.
And quite literally, go balls to the wall with this one, because the things that I have planned, hopefully, will take this out of left field than what we've done in the past.
What's a good holiday font?
If there's something that you want to do, let's talk about it. Let's really go crunk with it. Because how often are you going to play a level 14 character?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right.
I will also say that this campaign is designed
To kill everyone.
It is designed in game to only be occurring on this day and this day only.
So it's a one-day thing.
Yes. It is.
It takes place over the space of one day.
Yes.
Okay.
So if
I
you're
wake up at 4 a.m.
so if you are thinking about creating a character that is spanning on long periods of time with multiple days of long rest, I would just make sure that you're okay with your build, but just go in knowing I'm planning all of this to occur only on the 24th of December.
10-4.
Okay.
So I just want people to be aware this is something that's going to be outright. I don't want any hidden information as far as that is concerned.
Okay.
Some of the things that I'm going to be doing are going to be different than how we've done them in the past. This is going to be if I'm going to make a stealth check for something that I'm doing over here, I will not be asking you to make perception checks. They will be based on your passive perceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind, if I do something and you go, well, how come I didn't see it? You were distracted doing something else, and this person passed your passive perception. So there is going to be some of that occurring, and I don't want you all to think I'm cheating, but that is the way that this is going to move forward for this particular campaign. So don't feel like, oh, I just get to do something for no reason. It's like, because if I fail it and your passive perception's higher, you're going to know exactly what's happening, even if I'm not asking you to make that roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What else did we... Your age. Your age is also going to be somewhat important. I can't tell you why, but you can be however old you are, because however old you want to be, because you are all essentially immortals.
This many.
You want to be 5?
Wow.
You're in the
Child labor up in the North Pole.
Well, you guys keep telling me I'm a child. Now I actually am.
Damn, you got me there.
Man, the oldest one among us.
So your age will have some significance.
What's my age again?
So there's the age of 5, I guess. You could be 1,000 years old if you want to. Just make sure that it's notated in the characters in the character sheets.
2.8 million.
2.5 million years ago.
Sure.
How do we know how long it's been since the inauguration?
The inauguration took place in 1773.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Very liberating.
So what the fuck was I doing before that?
I don't
That's
know.
the question.
You were fighting for the British.
The British!
The British?
The war! The war!
Oh, boy.
I will tell you all now. Most people aren't really thinking about what was occurring before the inauguration. The earliest
We don't
memories
think about that.
that you might have is the inauguration.
Interesting. We don't know nothing before the beginning.
We know nothing
And there's
before
no
nothing.
education or books.
Help, I'm being suppressed.
So we can be however old we are.
Yes,
But we won't have a memory past about 250 years.
correct.
Okay.
It's happened so long ago that most people have just been going through the day by day, is like doing, just creating the candies, going to work, and then doing the parade. The parade's really fun. It's got lots of dancers, fireworks. It's got confetti, and there's some really good choreography, and the concerts are always really cool. So there's always something like going on that's keeping people engaged, and most people aren't really reminiscing about the past.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm trying to think about what else might be important. As far as like hierarchy is concerned, I think it's pretty straightforward. Santa's at the very top. As far as the hierarchy
Okay.
is concerned,
Santa's the big guy.
he's the big guy. Then you have Bernard.
Bernie. Bernardi.
Feel the burn. So if there's something that's going on, your general hierarchy is to go through your shop stewards. Is to go through your shop stewards. They take it up to the your GMs of
What's the call-in factor?
What's the call-in factor?
Yeah. How many points do we get before we get fired?
It's easy. There is no call-in factor. You go to work.
No, see, you
Shit.
just work more. It's like indentured servitude. You come in
You
late,
live
you
at
have to
work.
work
There's
longer.
nowhere
Oh
else
shit!
to
I
go.
gotta change my character's color now.
Also, Ramon, in honor of our Christmas season, Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's my daughter. I killed my daughter.
Yeah, I'm about to say you dropped your baby.
I knew you could always do it.
Instant death.
You dropped this baby.
Don't jinx me like that.
It's not foreshadowing.
Fight a nickel.
Foreshadowing. It's not foreshadowing.
Well, every time we killed a baby at this table, I would have 2 nickels. And it's crazy that it happened twice.
We need to stop killing babies.
I've only done it once. Attempted once.
Attempted.
You've
Yes.
attempted twice. Just one was only baby Jesus.
Now,
It was only baby
Hey,
Jesus.
he
So
had
we
it
got-
coming.
Good. Let's go back to the shop stewards, to the GMs.
yeah, shop stewards to the GMs. They take it up to Bernard.
Okay. And
Keep
then
it on.
if it's necessary, he takes it to Santa.
Yes,
Okay.
that's your hierarchy, and Santa has the final say.
Okay.
Is there a level between the GMs and Bernard? Or is it GMs Bernard Santa?
It is GM's Bernard.
Maybe I just write too big.
For the most part, it hasn't been much of an issue, just because everyone has been doing this for so long that everyone kind of knows what's going on, and there's not a lot of surprises that occur.
So that make Bernard the duty manager?
The duty.
Manager.
It would.
Or does it make him VP of the park?
That's what I would say.
Yes.
VP, I think.
Yeah, VP. In the hierarchy of it, and thinking about it, he would be considered the VP.
Okay.
With Big Daddy Santa Claus.
What's Mrs. Claus do? Does she have a job?
There
Bonk.
She does eye candies?
Wah.
So funny enough, she actually does have a thing that she does.
Oh.
Oh, she does
Okay.
exist. Okay.
She runs the nursery.
Fuck.
That's
Indoctrinated since day one.
Oh.
Does she have a set of elite baker
I
paladins?
thank you. I hate it.
A set of what?
You heard her.
She didn't stutter.
You want to be a protection detail for Mrs. Claus?
Yes.
Lizard.
You know what? If you want to be a teacher's aide, you can
No,
do that.
no, I don't want to mess with the kids. I just
Lizard.
want to be a protection detail for
Lizard.
Mrs. Claus.
Well, there is no such thing as a protection detail
Lizard.
for Mrs. Claus.
Well,
Lizard.
You got a deal.
But it doesn't mean that you can't be protective over her.
maybe I'll be that person going around to burn out every other week going, do you really think Mrs. Claus needs protection detail?
Yeah, maybe. You don't know.
Can I play Bernard like you just interact with Rachel and it would just be me and Rachel talking?
No.
Are you sure? Rachel, we've been over this. I mean, what are your character's name? We've been over this. Yeah, she's
Snickerdoodle.
fine. She's okay.
But what if she wasn't?
If one of her guards dies, then I will hit you up. You're the 5th person on the list.
So she has guards.
I cannot say it, but if she does, I will let you know. If 4
There's been
die.
rumors of a rogue snow bear.
And we got the snow
Snow bear?
clowns
Yeah.
to kill the snow bears. We got it covered.
It's like a sun bear, but for snow.
Yeah,
So
somebody
there's polar
for some
bears?
reason is carrying around a can
No, it's
of
different.
copyright Coca-Cola.
This one has ice powers.
I think it's different in the fact that it has powers.
That's what I said.
I can't stand y'all sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Okay.
So it's canon. She runs a nursery.
Yes.
I never wanted to be a part of this campaign anyway.
Okay.
Way to enforce gender stereotypes.
Look, someone has to.
I didn't say it.
Wow. All right. Good to know.
So we're brainwashed. We don't have any education. We're sexist.
She and hers do have the power plant.
Our one win.
Yay!
Seize the means of production.
Now, if there's something.
Now, to be fair, the he hims ought to have the fabric textile.
Actually, yeah, I don't.
Huh?
Oh, guess what? I'll be adding a new department.
Run by the Mike and Ike's.
The he and the hymns.
Yes, the he hams.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that'll be behind HR.
I'm still trying to figure
Or
out
the
how to draw
himmies.
text.
Huh?
The himmies.
The him, he's, text.
The himmies.
If the elf running that building isn't Mike and Ike, I'll be very upset.
Guess what I forgot. No, it's over.
And if there is something that you're saying that we need to like revisit, just as far as like the early lore is concerned,
Can we go back to Mr. Frost and the group of rogue snowmen?
You want to go back to that?
I mean, we only got one line, so.
There's a reason for that.
It's because you're going to be relevant soon.
It could be. We don't know.
So soon as.
But those were meant to be just examples on how little it has been an occurrence for you to need your weaponry and your
Okay.
armor. Because there's only been 7 instances in the 251 years.
It's a very specific
Social hierarchy.
number.
Was that a thing? We're all pretty much indentured servitudes here. But, like, some of us have trainers and get special perks. So, like, do people who have trainer special perks also have better gingerbread houses?
Yeah, I do.
To be honest,
Their class structure.
That's what I'm asking.
To be honest, if they have a family, they'll have a gingerbread house. But for the most part, if they're a trainer, they're living dorm style with other trainers.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
That's the only.
it's a nightmare.
That's the only thing that would be considered for that.
Okay.
It's not like they get their own.
There's no
dorm
Martha
room.
Mays out there.
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
Martha May. Woo, yay.
Yeah, not really. The place was never designed to have a social hierarchy like that.
Okay.
You'll even find that some of your GMs who don't have families are living in the same dorms as other GMs who also didn't have a family.
Is there ever any influx of elves? Do elves come from the outside in, or is this just a same gene pool but sent for 250 years?
Oh no.
Rawsome just
We're
inbred
rednecks!
fuck.
So we've already
That's why
established.
we're so tiny!
We've already established there's a lover's lane. So. Woo!
What? You mean I can be my own
Is
grandpa?
this a community built by
No.
the same 50
Grandpa, no,
elves that
Uncle
Santa
Barry.
came here with?
Okay.
Okay, so it's not 50 elves that came here.
Okay.
S2.
If you
Maybe
had
150.
if you had to estimate a number,
Uh-huh.
it would have been about 300.
Okay.
About
Biodiversity.
Yeah, there's some diversity,
Love that.
but there has never been anybody on the outside that has come and joined the ranks.
Okay.
Nobody the else.
No. There is nobody the elves.
And would this be considered one of those communities where it's small enough for everyone to know everybody, or is it big enough that there's people you don't know?
Everybody would pretty much know everybody. The extent to that will kind of be up to your interpretation.
Okay.
Especially the 5 of you.
Is there like a red light district?
A red light district.
That would be the-
There's a
that would
red
be the
light and a
hand-holding
green light,
lane.
and
I'm
then-
about to say that's behind Candy Cane Lane.
Alright. Called Gumdrops?
No, there's Gumdrop Factory. They can
Oh, shit.
call it Milk Duds.
There you go, Milk Duds.
Nope.
Oh, Tide Eaton's greetings.
Oh, my
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts roasting on
got both of
an open fire.
Write that down, Mr. D.
Let's see, it only comes once a year.
Building called Chestnuts.
That's why
and
we're...
what's this district?
It's got something for everyone.
Yep.
What's the chestnuts for?
No.
You know what they're for.
Every elf gets one a year.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
We're all living at once.
Giant orgy!
Oh god.
That's how you own your own drink.
While Santa's away, the elves will play.
That's the #1 hit song.
I guess the chestnuts are going to be behind Gumdrop Alley.
Fuck yeah, that's why I work.
Chestnuts roasting.
It's like Hooters, but you know. it's a restaurant, but there's a hotel behind there.
Man, I love Ojos Locos.
I still don't even really know what chestnuts is, but that's fine. Restaurant? Is that what's being said?
It's not.
It's a brothel.
It's a brothel?
It's like a street in Amsterdam,
Ah.
the red light district.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We will not be having that.
But it only comes once a year.
Damn it. No red
It's like a
lights.
traveling one.
And it's all voluntary, you have to have consent.
Yes, that will be very important in this campaign. Consent is key.
Well, what if there's a lonely elf out there living in dorm housing that wants to start a family, but she hasn't found the right elf yet? You know, like.
Oh.
Yes, she's gonna find one there.
Exactly.
Work harder, you'll find your man.
So it's like a sperm donation center for
No.
that as well, so we can help out.
No.
With the clinic.
That's not how baby elves are born.
Is there a
guys.
clinic?
No.
Is there a hospital?
Quit
Wait, let's say
enabling him.
There is like a first aid center.
Is there an
Okay.
orphanage?
Is there an orphanage?
I mean, we go to
They're all
war.
Let's see.
Oh man, this is getting dark.
They're either at Guaithonor, they're either at Nerd. Yeah, they're probably fucking working.
We're all immortal. There are no
So wait, are we a
orphans.
Mexican sweatshop?
No, we're an elf switch
immortal
shop,
in the sense that
man.
we can be as old as we want. I don't think it's immortal as in you can't die. Right?
That's an interesting question.
Ooh.
So, like, how does murder work?
How did?
I mean, if I kill someone on
It's
the
a
job,
game.
is it, like, fine? Or try to
I'm just
get, like,
saying,
extra hours?
we keep birthing new elves, and if they're immortal and they don't die, I think we'd be a really big community.
And
It would be overpopulated in 250 years.
and you, something that you will know is like there are people that did establish families. There are some people that did get together and found a connection with somebody, fell in love, had children.
Oh.
That did occur, but I can never deny that. However, the rate of which
I like the way you said that.
that has occurred is probably below the normal rates that we would consider. It's definitely below the 2-to-1, 2.1 ratio that we would consider. There's, for the most part, if people have had families, it's been rare to have more than one.
Family?
More than
Child.
one child.
In the family.
Alright, hold on. Let me get rid of all these siblings.
I am saying that it is rare. I'm not saying that it is not unheard of. Or I'm just saying that it is abnormal.
So
For
I
there
can-
to have been more than one.
I can have a dad, an uncle, but I can't have an auntie, a dad, and an uncle. So that would be like.
So
weird.
instead, his dad couldn't be part of like a 3-set.
It would have been considered abnormal. But
You're
if that's the
abnormal.
relationship that you have, is the three of them together doing a swinging thing.
So incest is okay.
I mean, there's only 300 that started it all, so, like, I mean,
Perfect.
the gene pool can only get so vast.
Thank you, Travis.
He's just like, no, I didn't agree to this. Where did this
No, I
happen?
mean, he said yeah. He went. Yeah.
No, it's a non-answer. He's not enabling you, but he's not going to say no because he's realized what the
What he
constrictions
did?
he's laid upon this land.
Cool. Awesome. So my dad's my father, but my auntie's my mother, and his uncle is his second father step.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeehaw.
Travis, don't worry. I'm going to play a normal family.
Okay, cool.
The character might not be, but, like,
All right,
the
cool.
family will be normal.
Cool. Nice.
Well,
Thank you for making my headache go away just a little bit.
There's only so much I can
Barely.
do when it comes to playing with that man.
Oh yeah. I mean, he wants to murder children and everything.
I mean, I was gonna come from a really big family, but I don't want to be the abnormal one here, so I will narrow it down.
You're not anymore. He's from Alabama.
Wait, Alabama.
Alabama, North Pole,
Hey, Travis hasn't said no to it
and I'm gonna continue to ignore it for now.
until it becomes relevant.
Until it becomes a problem.
So the moment we roll.
One of
Yeah.
the things that is important for the North Pole that people here should be aware of as players, the climate of this area.
Yeah, what is it?
It's
Cold?
Florida.
No, it's relatively controlled.
Alright, fair enough.
It
I don't know what I
hovers
expected.
at about the 70-ish degree mark. But everyone here will have a resistance to cold. So that is something that you will all just have. Because in the early days of the creation of the North Pole, you didn't have such control over the elements. Over the years, through magic, it became a more controlled setting, which is how it's come to be that it's 70. There's lots of sun. It sets at the perfect time.
We're living in a bubble. It's a
It's
simulation.
a snow globe.
And if there is someone that did want to work in security, we should talk.
Well, I wanted to be a farmer, but that sounds more interesting.
I have juicy bits.
I'll take it.
Juicy bit.
I'll take the juicy bits.
Listen, the less I
like
know
juicy
about
bits.
Travis's juicy bits, the better.
Look, you don't trust your tra-la-la
I want to know the juicy bits.
before my wedding, okay? Okay? You didn't even ask me.
I'm
You
not
got that
sweating, you're
close.
sweating.
That, damn. Got that on recording and everything.
Oh, he hasn't stopped hearing it from me. So offended.
I'm glad it got recorded because I missed whatever that conversation was.
I can repeat.
I was
it
too
to
busy
you.
talking about Travis's juicy bits.
Yeah, I was too.
So was he, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, all the dudes spoke Ramon.
Yeah.
It's all actually because of Ramon, actually. Yeah.
Am I missing any landmarks?
The brothel, the red light district.
Chestnuts isn't a thing.
House, the sweet spot. I mean, there's all the little places.
Could be a bar?
It's
But,
Huh?
but that's like all these
No, he
buildings
has that
right
one
here.
location.
I'll just probably make a legend for that.
Is that
Yeah.
alcohol here?
He did say that the housing
that?
was back
I
here.
think so.
Housing?
Well,
Oh, yeah, the
Where's hot
RV
chocolate?
housing? Or the...
Can we
mobile
spike the hot
homes
chocolate?
and
With
the
what?
dorm housing.
Well, Ramon taught me how to make hooch. Bathroom hooch.
No, I didn't.
So, like, I'm pretty sure we have the ingredients. I can do it.
I've been making moonshine.
Yeah.
My gingerbread mobile home.
Okay.
Just make it more black for you.
I think it'll be fine, right?
We would have to do some rolls in game.
I got forever, my guy.
I know you do. I know you do. But to be able to do trial and error to come up with it, it's very difficult.
Hey, Travis, what was the name of the housing section again?
Chestnuts.
It was Gingerbread Mobile Homes?
Well, Gingerbread Mobile Homes was the name of the gingerbread company.
Oh, that was the company that made the place.
Yeah.
They're the ones that provide.
Make the homes.
Gotcha. And
I haven't come up with a name for the dormitories.
okay.
So when I do, we will add that to the lore,
Okay.
and that is something I should put that on my list to do.
Bakewell
I'm just kind of
Estates.
working on the map right now. So I wanted to make sure I was writing stuff down.
Yeah, let me go ahead and think on this, and once I have an
I
answer,
should probably fix
I
that.
will hit you up with that.
Okie
I'll-
dokie,
I'll hit
Dr.
everybody
John.
up with that. in the
Please
chat.
don't hit me.
While you are working on that, do we want to start going over our character concepts?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Go first.
What-
Okay,
What are people thinking of
start us
doing?
off.
So I at least have the name and like the general concept. I'm still trying to figure out exactly like what I want to do. So her name is Evergreen Sparklesprite, going by Ever for short. She's about 200-ish years old, so like her parents were there for the original like the insurrection, and so like I'd always heard stories about it, but I wasn't actually there myself.
Okay.
I want to do a full caster right now. I have the character sheet set up for a Chronergy wizard. So like time magic. She's one of like either like the shift supervisors, GM, somewhere in like that type of like middle management position where like she still like reports to Bernard, but like is kind of like hoping to take Bernard's spot when he either like retires or just kind of gets bored or like whatever the case may be. But she's very like neurotic and anxious. Like she's very focused on like making sure the deadlines are hit. Like she already has plans ready to go for next Christmas.
Gotcha.
So she's like running around trying to like make sure everything is done way ahead of time, and is getting freaked out that now that we are at Christmas Eve and like if everything's not done already ready to go, and we're already not like if we're not already starting on next Christmas, we're already behind.
Gotcha.
You're the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. There's only 365 days left till next Halloween!
Literally.
So with that, I want you to think about what particular building that you would like to be stationed at.
Mm.
Give it some thought, if there's something more interesting to you as far as a location that maybe I haven't provided, we can talk about it because I'm open to expanding and putting more in if there's something that you're thinking that perhaps I just didn't think of.
So obviously, like, I think, like, we have, like, the candy locations and, like, infrastructure for the location itself, but what about, like, the toys and, like, crafting stuff for, like, the presents that get sent out for Christmas?
So that actually all goes through Ramon's location.
Got it.
Through the
And-
Toyland.
Yeah. Which-
Toy Factory.
Have we gotten to describing that yet, or not yet?
No. He's
Okay.
just mentioned it's to the
Like
east of Santa's house?
It
or
is-
southeast?
So if north,
Which way's north?
if north is up top here,
Yeah.
and you have the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. I'm looking
Okay,
at the
so literally
mountain.
just looking at the map is north-south. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's in, like,
So-
the northeast.
Yeah, so think of the toy factory in that eastern.
Where the river rapid ride is?
Can someone hand me a map? The map real quick.
Like it's hard to read on the thing I found.
Gotcha. So not river town, but because this is an earlier iteration, it would
Right.
be right here.
Okay, so a little closer to Santa's house.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he keeps a closer eye on the toys because that is the thing that has been here the earliest.
Valid.
Some of the candy locations didn't even arrive until about the early 1900s.
Okay.
I think what was it? I think the she hers didn't arrive until much later. Gumdrop Alley didn't occur until like 1915. So slowly over time, there's been a diversity in what they've been able to offer.
The factory.
So,
I think that's the toy factory. Can rename it later.
yeah, and I'll just put it on this map here.
So many spells.
Yeah. I haven't even worried about my spells yet.
I haven't
Well,
either. These
I
are
didn't-
just stuff
I
that
didn't-
I have.
Yeah, I didn't want to, like, go through and try and select spells until I...
No, not
Like,
until I
was
know my
locked in.
characters.
Yeah.
Those are just stuff I have.
Oh, yeah. I've got
Oh,
I've got
sorry.
some stuff. You're good.
Yep, we all do. It's
Yeah.
elven stuff.
Yeah. Detect magic, Misty Step,
Yep.
mending.
And I will say, as far as like the packaging is concerned, because I think that was also part of your question as well.
Mhm.
I want to be able to address that. Each location is responsible for their own packaging of their goods.
Got it.
So
Mother of pearl.
And then, is there, like, a transportation unit or anything that, like, will, like, bring it to, like, one centralized, like, warehouse or anything, or is it all homed within each individual factory and then brought to Santa's sleigh, like, basically Christmas Eve upon delivery?
So what has been happening is that each place has been given essentially an infinite red bag. That bag, once they have tied a secret knot, which is only known by the GMs, only the GMs and above have that, so they're the ones that solidify all of their product is good and ready for distribution. They do a secret knot, and using the magic, they magically seal it. That bag magically shrinks down to about hand size.
Got it.
And they are responsible to taking this to Santa himself, who will put that in his own red bag. And from there, it gives the appearance that he's got everything in it. And once something runs out, he just pulls out the next bag.
I see.
He undoes the magic. The bag enlarges all of the product in it.
And... Okay, never mind. Are we able to be at GM level, or... Because obviously, like, the VP level is held up by Bernard.
So I think as far as the GM levels are concerned, I think I originally picked one location. I originally picked 3 locations that would already have GMs, but if you want to take one of those locations, you can. Because I did kind of reserve Gumdrop, SIT, and She-Hers for specific GMs. But if you're interested in one of those, we can.
So what I'm thinking is that like she's done a couple years in like almost like each location. Like the reason like she's so like well learned is because like not necessarily well learned in terms of like outside of the realm, but well learned inside of the company, like of the North Pole itself. Like because she's worked in almost every facility at least a season, a year.
Sure. Okay.
So I think like this is her first year as a GM. So she's like in way too over her head. She's like she thought she was ready for this and realized how much actually goes into being a GM, and she's trying to like
on the back of your
manage like
No.
like how knowledgeable
Literal
she
chair.
is with how much
Literally
there is
on
to actually
your
being a
chair.
GM, other than just
On
what
the
she's
back.
like seen and observed.
You silly goose.
So
Going to stab you.
I would say
Wasn't me this time.
I would say for the
Wooden
purposes of this, it may be more
Thank
in
you.
line
No.
that you were training
3
under
hours
direct
later.
supervision of a
Yeah,
GM.
like GM in training, like
Yeah.
like an assistant.
And you would
program.
need to go to a specific location so that they can do the hands-on training to make sure that you're prepped to take over in one of the seasons at a location.
Since you already have one set up in SIT, I think I'm doing the internship under SIT.
You want to go to SIT?
Yeah, I think like 'cause
Nerd.
no, absolutely. She's probably like she's so fucking picked on. I think she's trying to train to be the GM for the Gwaitharnor. Like she's trying to go into HR because of her like her magic powers and like her intelligence level. I think like she's well prepared. Like she knows if whoever like needs to come in for their shift and get like whatever magic printed out. Like she's worked in all faculties, so she knows like, all right, you're working this, so these are the exact parameters you need. This is your wardrobe. Like she has all of it because she's done all of it. So she's working in SIT in order to like have the assistant manager training program, but in order to kind of get herself set up to go to the HR department.
Gotcha.
Unless you already have one set up in HR, and then I could just do the...
I do. His name is Arsala.
Oh, perfect. So then I guess I would just be the assistant manager, like the GM in training under him in HR.
Yes. I think it would be
Assistant to the regional
more
manager,
suited
Arsala.
for like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I did have somebody picked out in HR, so
Perfect.
we'll have you set up in there.
Cool.
Now we've talked a little bit about you,
Yeah.
enough to get you going. Is there anybody else that wants to talk about their characters and what they're thinking of, their builds and stuff?
Sure.
All right.
I am a 5-year-old little girl, and I am in the parade, and I'm really good at doing backflips and singing, and I love Christmas.
Okay.
What class are you thinking?
I'm a bard.
Which makes sense.
School of Creation, or College of Creation.
Nice.
I like that one.
I never went to college because I never went to school.
I haven't been able to go to school yet because I'm only 5.
But we will say, as far as subclasses are concerned, you can still pull as if you're going like College of Lore or whatever. But we will say that you were very quick in your studies, considering you're playing a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 feet tall.
Exactly.
How do you spell tinsel?
Another character I need to
Tinsel.
throw.
Tinsel.
Yeah.
Tinsel.
S-E-L?
SEO.
Man, many times I throw you guys as characters.
Okay. So you, the direct person that you're going to be with is a dance captain by the name of Joy.
Okay.
So that's the person that when you're on the parades, they're the person looking out for you, They've also done rehearsals with you to go over choreography, and because of your age, you have to take a lot of breaks.
Oh, we do have child labor laws here.
So
It's one of the only laws we have.
I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm
be-
a real
yeah,
child or not.
yeah, because of your age, you have to take a lot more breaks than some of the other people.
Yay!
So more time for hot chocolate.
Yeah, just about to say. Hot cocoa break!
So she just bathes in a hot chocolate?
Who's the GM that I'm reporting to?
Arsolo. Arsolo.
And I have a mom, and I have a dad, and I don't know what else there is.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh yeah. I'm Ty. Tiny.
Tie me?
Tiny.
Oh.
Tiny. Okay. Yeah, I heard tiny too. I was like, wait.
She's just a little guy.
So yeah, exactly. Something wrong here.
We are also going to say for your purposes that
I knew they existed.
that weapons and armors will have to talk further about that later, just because you're so
Yeah,
young.
my mom and dad said I can't have weapons.
Yeah. So
Not until I'm this many.
I'm only this many.
2 more years and you can hold a knife.
You
But,
see your first blood.
but that will
What
give
do you have? A knife.
No!
Love the group step.
Also, I look kind of sort of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine. This was the character that I found for mine.
Okay.
I haven't looked into myself
I like
at all.
it.
I feel like the one who's very unprepared at this point because I haven't looked into pictures. Or
I did all of
anything
mine
else.
literally right now.
Yeah, so
The only reason I had some semblance of an idea is because Travis and I kind of talked about it before, of like, here's a potential for it, and then we kind of pieced it together week by week based on like what we knew.
Yeah, because I didn't give too much information because I was also still like lore building.
Mm-hmm.
But I did think of like, because of the fact that you are going to be a little bit more in and out.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the easiest.
I am a seasonal parade performer.
It would just be the easiest to get you in and out that easy.
Oh, I didn't save. That's
But-
okay.
If I'm not here, I'm probably on a cocoa break.
Yes.
You're now on a coker break.
makes
You're
so
probably
much-
napping.
And during the day, also you are most likely at the nursery.
Aww.
That's where all your friends
Her
are.
recess time is literally performing in the parade.
That's my enrichment.
Not your enrichment.
Oh yeah, I like it.
You like double the harnesses.
Yeah, because they got to make it extra small.
You're pretty fleshed out. Tell us about your character.
I was waiting.
Yeah,
I was
you're
waiting to
fleshed
make
out.
sure that she was done, and I didn't want to like interrupt. Yeah. Well, my guy's name is Garland Goodtoy. He is the son of the legendary toy maker Tinsel Goodtoy. I imagine Tinsel Goodtoy. Wow, I can't even say his name. Mr. Goodtoy being, he's the guy that made Army Men. Right? And Garland, he just wants to live up to his dad's legacy. He wants to make the ultimate action figure. And that's why he took up toy making. And he's got a concept, he's got a proof of concept right now that is his magnum opus. And it's a funny little man named K.O. Joe. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's as tall as he is.
So is your dad also responsible for Stretch Armstrong?
Yes, he is now. No, he did not create the Gorgonites. He created Stretch Armstrong and the Army Men.
Which have been wildly popular in North America, of all places. North America has been very popular.
With Army Men.
Because the South can't have anything.
Now, the reason this K.O. Joe is as big as him is because it's a life-size model. Like, there are little action figure versions, but this is the one he works on, he kind of tinkers at, like, quote-unquote, off the clock.
Yeah.
It's his hobby.
Yeah, you build the life size. That way the toys can be to scale.
Exactly.
And what are you thinking of for class?
He's an artificer.
Makes sense.
He's I would say he's in his like early to mid 20s, probably early 20s. He's like 22. Let's be real here. That's why he's got that I have to live up to my dad's legacy kind of dealio going on.
Okay. So, gotta make notes of this. Okay. And Peter, Rachel, either of you want to talk about your characters, what you wanted to do?
How much you have?
Yeah, I have a good amount.
Yeah, go for it.
My character name is OakinSin Frostturn.
OakinSin Frostturn.
OakinSin.
OakinSin. Sorry.
Sin.
Sin. He's sinner. He's sinning. Okay.
OakinSin style.
Okay.
I was like, how the fuck do you spell that?
Literally. Because I know how I would spell it, and then I know how you would spell it.
S-I-N, not S-U-N.
Yeah, I know. Frostturn?
Yep, Frostturn.
Turns the frost.
He is 690 years old.
Jesus.
I rolled a percentile and got 690.
Of course.
So I was like, yeah, yep.
Can you even get 69?
Nice.
No, it was 69.
Nice.
690.
You know what? All right. You
Nice.
got me.
He's the tallest that an elf can be. So whatever the tallest height is.
You would be the rogue 4 feet 4 inches.
Perfect. I got one of it, right? He is...
Frost in his name. That's suspicious.
Watch, he goes, shit, I gotta change my name. Change my name.
No
Whole turn.
Anyways,
Oaken's snowman chick.
he works in security.
Okay.
At whatever highest level I can get.
With security. Okay.
Tom, what'd you say yours was again? Evergreen?
So at
Evergreen Sparklesprite. She just goes by Ever.
at SIT, you would be the highest that you, or with security, the highest that you would be Was it, did you had aspirations to be at the highest, correct?
Yeah, since I've been here for so long.
Yeah. So I would say that you can take on the trainer role for right now. And with that, we will have a private conversation about your role.
And what class are you going for?
Monk.
Nice.
What?
So you've got,
How dare you?
I said that in the very beginning.
How dare you?
you have a monk, you have an artificer, you have a
Bard.
Bard.
A bird.
and then
A wizard.
a wizard.
Wizard?
Okay.
A Chronergy wizard.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Wizard.
Um,
Wizard.
Lizard.
Wizard.
Well,
Wizard.
we will
Wizard.
have a conversation
Wait.
about your spells.
Lizard.
That's why I brought him out.
So
Put
my
a little hat on
character
him. He's a wizard.
will look like this. Carlin kind of looking at it. So he has a enormously large mustache.
All right.
With
I've never seen an elf with a 16-pack before.
Dude is shredded.
He actually drew on the extra
He's a
legs.
14. He's a level 14 monk. Really,
Yeah.
one goes back.
You know, you got me
there
there.
are painted tattoos. So
Of
he
course
just
they
painted
are.
He
his
can do
stuff.
side crunches the way he does regular crunches.
Right.
So he has a set of abs here, then a set of abs here, then a set of.
He has
Training regimen is out the
correct.
door.
That's why he's trying to be head of security because everyone else under him or above him is tiny and puny.
What's his favorite anime?
Which one's that?
JoJo.
Oh. I don't know that one.
He has a hot chocolate gourd on the side that he drinks from, whether he's on work or not.
Or is he a drunken master monk?
No, Way of the Elements.
Okay. All right.
Let's
say
say
he's-
Pogo.
He speak and spike it?
With
I
what?
asked about that. That's why.
Were you not listening?
No. I was.
So we got.
I missed that part, but I was listening. I
He
promise.
does have a mom and dad, uncle and an auntie, a wife, a son, and a daughter.
Oh, he's a family man.
No, it's just requirements.
All right. Well,
He masters everything he does, so he's mastering being a father and a husband. So these are more obstacles and tools for him.
Cool.
A family's an obligation, not a desire.
What kind of artificer, by the way, Ramon?
Battlesmith.
Okay.
You're piecing it all together, aren't you?
I would say for sure, just off the top, you would probably be subject to a little bit more criticism from your peers, just because you're very abnormal in your family and your ideals. So just know that there's probably been multiple moments where people have taken judgment to you and your family just based on those ideals. No one's really done anything except for had conversations about it.
Yeah, who knows?
And no one has ever gone so far as to like ridicule you to the point of harassment. But it's been like, really, what are you doing with all of these people?
So you just described my actual work location. So now I get to actually go to work on Tuesdays now and come back and be at work again. So I have 2 PTSD moments.
Well, that's your own damn fault.
Except for with this one.
This time.
Yeah, but see, this is the therapy session where you get to work through all those things.
We'll see how that, because hopefully none of y'all turn into my coworkers.
We are your coworkers.
I will. I am the DM. I'm everybody.
No, you're just my manager. All in one.
Boogie woogie
Except
woogie.
for you do very good work. So,
Then why am I a trainer?
because there was someone that does it better.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's hard to believe.
Sorry, you made a comment 90 years ago, so we actually have to take trainer away from you.
Ah!
No, they had to take GM away from him.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm going to call out next shift. Do you have
Good
2
luck with
months?
that.
I feel like this is getting a little too
Too
real.
Well, it was
Yeah.
giving Rachel enough time to...
Well, it's like I had these ideas in my head, and then we talked all this lore, and every single one of my ideas went. I went shit.
Just be in charge of nursery.
No.
It's Mrs. Claus's job.
Okay.
The fashion designer for gift wrapping.
That has nothing to do with cooking, though.
I don't know, I'm trying to help you.
I know. I know. So, clarifying questions maybe will help.
Yeah.
So we talked about people being immortal, but that's not to say people can't die, right?
No one has yet to die of natural causes. No one has yet committed murder.
No one's ever tried.
Whoa, hold on now.
To be honest,
No factory accidents.
people have been
Accidents.
healed through first aid.
Okay.
No one has yet to succumb to.
So pretty much every elf can trace their lineage back to the inauguration.
Everyone has been able to because.
And all the original elves still exist and are alive.
They do.
Alright.
Cool. Alright. My initial idea was for my character to have been, like, one of those elves that came back from, like, one of the first families, and so there was this big, like, tradition of them doing this one particular job, and then her not really fitting into the mold of that job. Like, I can do it because I was trained from childhood to do it, but I don't want to do it. But it doesn't really hold the same weight if all the elves can all trace their lineage back to all their old ancestors who all do the same thing.
I will say that the older generation generally do a lot less of the taxing work, just because their bodies aren't able to.
Right, but the idea was for it to be like a traditional thing, not necessarily like.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be
based on
super.
tradition,
It's not going to
yeah.
be super cool for me to go. My grandmother's the oldest elf that's traced back to the inauguration. You know, and trace my family all the way back, and everybody else goes, "Yeah, me too."
Yeah.
So I've got a name, Snickerdoodle Bakewell.
I like it.
Okay, yes.
She had a bunch of siblings, but now she don't.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that.
Well, I don't want her to be weird either.
She already is.
Have her work for SIT.
Like, she's gonna I'm gonna play her weird.
That's
I
a
don't want
say.
her to also be the person that has 9 siblings when everybody else only has 1.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I'm
Lean
only
into
child.
it. Just lean into
I-
being the weirdest elf you can be.
Yeah. Half my body's blue. I'm dramatic and buff.
I'm an only child.
Oh, with a mohawk.
But that's because my parents had the one who went, I think she's okay.
It's like, I think most likely it was like, I don't want people to talk about this. So there's just one is fine.
My guy's living up to the crushing weight of his father's famous legacy.
Like,
Yeah.
but hey, we get to live in a gingerbread home, and that's actually much better than the dorms.
No, and I still haven't picked a job yet because I don't know what job really like.
Because you were talking about like doing like the baking and stuff like that.
Right, but everything is made out of candy, so like I literally could do just about anything.
Yeah.
But you're specifically baking. Well, pick a discipline of baking then, or a discipline of cooking to stick with. Like if you're gonna bake cakes, cookies.
Yeah, my thought
pies.
process was just that she wanted to be more expressive. Like, if people were doing cookies, that she'd be doing the ones with the extra decorations, or if you were building gingerbread houses, she'd be the one putting in extra windows and shit. You know, just something a little bit extra. But the idea is that maybe they don't always work because experimentation always has failure.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't like it because sometimes her stuff don't work.
Yeah.
How is the Candy Cane Cafe set up?
The Candy Cane Cafe, the way that it is set up. What do you mean? What's up?
So like, is it like one giant like cafeteria location, and it's just like the one cafe, almost like a almost like a high school type of cafeteria, where it's like you go down the line, grab and go, done, or is it more food court situation where there's like more like individual stalls within the Candy Cane Cafe?
I would consider it closer to high school.
Okay.
Closer to high school, the menu is somewhat extensive, just because there's so many things that over the years that they've been able to develop as a menu. So there are some people that just do one thing, and there's some that do, and some that do another.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about, being like almost like the favorite lunch lady of like, if like there's like multiple lines at the grill, your line is always the longest because everyone wants to see like what you're trying next, or like what like, because it's like more interesting than like the like obviously the menu's extensive, but like if you're like going more out of the box and going like more out of the ordinary, everyone's like, well, what's she doing next? Is it gonna work? Is it not? Like it keeps like more the interesting going, and then depending on how you want to.
Could the cafe be run by one particular family and then just be the one elf that has massive family that overpopulates everything, and so we have a whole entire cafeteria?
It's a family-run business.
I'm sorry.
Which would explain why I'm there.
I'm trying to compute what you're saying.
So, like, I still want to have the big family, but instead of having a cafe that could employ any elf from any family, I want my family to run the cafe. So all of my siblings are on the line, and my parents are back there doing stuff, and my grandparents are back there doing stuff.
Okay.
And so, like, this sibling is doing savory, and this sibling's doing sweets, and this was doing salads, and this one's doing...
I actually like that.
Okay.
I like that. I'd be willing to...
Okay. And that would be, like, my parents are being like, you know, Snickerdoodle, you're on the pastry line, and me being like, but I want to work with the sourdoughs. It's my pet.
Yeah, I would be willing for that to happen.
And you're like one of the only families with that like big of a family, but also you quite literally feed the entire fucking place. So like no one's gonna like make fun of y'all, because if we make fun of them, like they're gonna fuck up our food, and like we don't want to do that. We love them. They make good shit.
Okay.
Is that something that you would like to do?
Yeah.
Cool. So your family, and only your family,
The Bakewells.
Bakewells.
The Bakewells are the ones that are
Bakewell's Candy Cafe.
that work at the Candy Cane Cafe.
Okay.
And
Bakewell's Candy Cane
there are
Cafe.
no other elves that can work there.
Okay. That makes
By law.
I don't know if it's by law, but maybe nobody wants to join the family dynamic. You only work there if you marry one of us.
And you were saying that you were gonna do a Forge Cleric?
Yes, Forge Cleric.
By Forge, she means easy
And-
bake oven.
And I will have a pet sourdough. I haven't named it yet.
Okay. Did you happen to mention how old you were going to be?
No, but I want to be descendant from someone who was there from the inauguration, not someone who was around for the inauguration. So probably going to be somewhere in the 40 to 50 range.
Okay.
I want to be adult, and secure enough in what I want to not want to do this for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's where I'm at. I was kind of like more like middle management. Like I've done it kind of thing. Like I wasn't there for the inauguration, but like I like have been around long enough that I know I just don't want to be like just like busy bee worker bee like for the rest of my life.
I'm thinking 40 to 50 is probably a good range for like, 18 you joined the line doing salads, and then you spent 5 years there, and then your parents moved to something harder. You moved to something harder until finally you got to like petite four patisserie style like intense baking, and you're just like, this is boring.
And this way.
And I will say, as a part of this, through the trial and error, you have been given a little bit more leeway as far as creativity, because it's your family. You can't get fired from your family.
I mean, you can just.
Your family has yet to fire somebody.
Your family has yet to fire you.
You could be the first.
But you have been given more artistic liberty, because a lot of the food that you end up making makes you feel like you're eating a home-cooked meal from home.
It also gives you hit points. Okay.
So I'm 100% down with that.
Okay. Cool.
He's down with your sickness.
So
Ty, Ever, Garland, OakinSin, Snickerdoodle.
Yeah. And then I am going to say that this is rather interesting to me. Everyone has kind of chosen to be, born after the inauguration, except for Peter, who has chosen to be the oldest at the table by a huge number.
So he's the old guard. We're all a new generation.
Wait,
a few generations.
I am the second oldest at 200.
Yeah.
You are 690 years old, Grandpa. Literally. And I am 200.
Chickens. We're in the prime of our youth.
You are just walking. You are a speckle in someone's eye.
We had a wide range here.
21.
And so we go
in the
from
40s.
We literally go from 690 all the way down to 200 immediately, to 50 to 21 to 5.
And so are they playing humans and we're playing elves?
No, we're just young
everybody
elves.
No, well, he said that nobody can remember anything past 1773, and that's only 250 years. So there's, 500 years of your life that you don't remember? How do you even know you're that old?
Tatted.
What?
He has tally marks. He has tally marks on his body for every year.
Okay.
He's running out of space.
That's what I said too. They're just all tally marks.
That's how he remembers. That's
why I didn't pick anything like astronomically old, because I didn't want to have to try to explain to my character why they had so many years I didn't remember.
That's why I'm here.
So I did like
Trying to
right
figure
after
out
the
the mystery.
inauguration. I was like, okay,
Saturn's
how do I
the devil.
to make it work?
Now maybe smite him.
not
Like,
saying
so
her.
maybe she's like 220 at oldest, but like definitely like her parents were at the inauguration and then had her.
Yeah.
Man, we got so turned on by this inauguration book.
Yeah.
So
This gives me
so there
hope for
may
the
be
next generation.
so there may be some more things with Peter, given his age, that might come to fruition, depending on how things go.
You can finally be the Red Ranger.
Whoa! Hold on a second.
Even though I'm all blue.
Listen, pink is on the table. A shade of red.
It's the lightest shade of red.
A tint of red.
It's actually the Salmon Ranger.
Obviously salmon.
It's okay. It's okay. When it comes to a Mufasa moment with Travis's character, I'm like, long live
The king.
black.
Oh. Glad we got that in recording.
Clip it.
I'm safely still on the Black Ranger. Whatever color you give me, long live. And what happened? I don't know. He fell.
Alright.
Twice.
So, is there anything else that people are really interested in and want to have a conversation about? Otherwise, if we don't,
3.
I don't have anything else.
I'm going on.
This is all of the lore that I
Damn it,
wanted to
woman.
share with both y'all and our audience.
Do we have a name for the parade?
We do not have a name for the parade, but
That's your homework for the weekend.
oh,
Make up a name for
I've
the
got
parade.
multiple things for homework.
Do we know each other?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And the
It's the
community's not that
population.
big.
Well,
We could all-
I asked that earlier if this was a town where everyone would kind of know everybody, and he said that we would all know of each other at the very least, even if we didn't know each other friend-wise.
Ever definitely knows the Bakewells.
Oh, for sure,
Everyone
everyone
knows
knows
the
Bakewell.
But, mostly because she was trying to figure out, I think she probably spent, a good, 5 years trying to figure out how she could work, at the Candy Cane Cafe, because I think that's the only thing on her, bucket list of, I've worked at every location here other than the Candy Cane Cafe.
So, I will have to
You gotta
ask,
marry
though.
into it.
I will have to, yeah, that's, I will have to ask, though, did you try to date any of...
No,
Not yet.
Because that's like a guaranteed way of getting in there, right?
she's way too career focused that she hasn't even bothered about any type of relationships or anything.
Yeah,
so,
because that
she's-
would be the thing is when you have to date one of the people, right? You have to show
Yeah.
interest in being part of the family, but then you also have to show interest in being a very proclivative member of the family for putting out babies. You have to be willing to put out babies.
Are you
and
guys
she is,
an
and she
Italian
is
mob?
not.
Huh?
Are you guys an Italian mob?
Kind of. I would think so. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna, we have a cafe to run here. We've got 9 lines. We need workers.
Yeah, she's an Italian mob.
She's been looking over contracts and terms and conditions basically to try and figure out any loophole to get her in without any type of relationship, marriage, dating, any type of standpoint with that. Of trying to figure out how she can fucking work there.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So, Sopranos?
I've never seen that, but sure.
How long? So, is Ramon? Is your dad the GM or because you're a trainer at the Twin Makers, yeah?
Yeah. What if Dad was retired? Do elves retire? Or
That's
do-
all of our guests are just old elves.
You're
who retired.
21 and your dad is already retired.
He's probably almost
Look, he
as
had
old
late
as
stage babies.
Peter.
All right.
as Peters. Yeah, he's probably around that age range. He's not.
Grandpa Tinsel.
He wouldn't have been retired.
Hmm.
If you're basing your age that you're in your early 20s,
Mm-hmm.
he would not have retired.
Okay.
He would not have retired, but he would be above you in seniority. He would be the GM.
All right. Fair enough. Mr. Tinsel Goodtoy
You could always
is
beef
the
your
GM.
age.
I could. Elves are weird that way.
Beef your age, and beef his age, and he might be closer to laying back a little bit.
Plus, it's also helpful to have your dad as a GM.
Nepotism. You're right.
Play into it.
Yeah, we have enough problems in the North Pole already. As well.
Make the North Pole great again.
Oh, God.
We're not recording anymore, are we?
Well, what would work better for you? Having Tinsel as the GM or having Tinsel retired as some kind of figure? Wow, all the toy makers look up to this guy because he did something really good.
Everybody who is able to work does work.
Okay.
Even babies.
Even
apparently.
even if it's
babies.
even if it is doing packaging and just packing up all the toys. Everybody.
So basically, do you want your dad still in the prime of his life doing things, or do you want him putting Scotch tape on packages?
In a wheelchair.
Back in my day.
Oh man, when you put it that way, I'd like to
Because
keep-
nobody's dead, apparently.
that's my daddy. I want to keep him alive. I want to keep him in his prime.
You wouldn't know anything about the Atari.
We purposely made it so we had to blow the cartridges.
Practice
no.
for the future.
Oh no!
Yeah, there you go. Keep thinking like that. We go naughty Christmas here.
Do me a favor. Just make a note of your dad's name and the fact that he and the fact that we're having him as a GM.
Next session. Oh, holy nights.
And then I'll ask you this: was he around for the inauguration?
You know what?
He did.
Either it was Tinsel or his grandfather. Which would... Or, Tinsel or Tinsel's father. So, Garland's grandfather. I would say, you know what? Let's keep it a third generation thing. His grandfather took him to the inauguration, and he's old enough to remember it. He was still like young, but he's old enough to remember.
Okay.
Would that work?
So if that's the case, so if that's the case, then he was around for the inauguration. He was there for the inauguration.
Yeah, as a child, he was there for the inauguration.
Okay. Which means you were not.
I was not.
Yeah, you weren't. You were in your 20s, which means that you're.
He just had me.
Which means that your dad would have been about at say child. We'll say about 12.
So he's probably about like 260, 265.
Yes. That's about how old he is
240,
now.
I think.
It was 250 since.
251 since the inauguration.
Since the inauguration.
So
if he was already 12.
So he'd be in his 260s then.
Yep.
All right. And
Because if he was 12 at the inauguration, it's been 251
okay.
since the inauguration.
And he waited hella long to find a wife.
A wife.
A wife.
My wife.
Well, he's very concentrated on his work.
Yeah, he
He
had
didn't get out
to,
of the toy shop much.
he had to make all those army men molds.
And then he made his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I will say, as far as like relationships are concerned, some of the people that ended up not having a family are people that ended up getting into same-sex marriages. So you will come across some people that are in same-sex marriages. That is something that is acceptable here.
It's acceptable everywhere. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, not only is it acceptable here, but there has been moments where people have been really, really happy about it, and it's been very open and welcoming.
But they're only allowed one kid.
If there's same-sex marriages, there should be an adoption agency.
Yeah. Called a parade.
Those have tended to be private,
Fair enough.
so people kind of deal with that on their own, and they deal with that however they see fit for their family.
They go to the daycare because it's like a shopping mall.
I'm trying to build a Christmas thing here.
Oh my god.
You did. I'm adding to it.
Yeah.
The Bakewells
So-
are single-handedly keeping the population in line.
For that one area.
Yeah,
We don't need your labor. We have our own.
If the ratio for everybody else is a 1, God, you're bringing it up closer to 3 at this point. With all the people that come to work.
Oh wait, you're 2 years old now? Alright, here's a spatula. Go flip those patties.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna put a 2-year-old on the grill?
She's 5.
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
put a 2-year-old
I'm
on the
this
grill?
many.
Yeah, she can dance. I've seen 5-year-olds dance. You're gonna put a 2-year-old on the grill?
I've seen that little 2-year-old on TikTok with a little thingy and
You
they.
put them on the cold line somewhere so they don't hurt themselves.
Well, hey, if they learn the first time at 2, they don't have to learn when they're 5.
I think
They're
they
shelling peas. You know.
Peeing shells.
Hey, Ty. Question. You are in obviously a parade performer. Were your parents
You
also
said Ty, and all I could think was your character.
Tiny wee?
Whoopsies.
What are your parents been doing? Are they also in the parade? Like, are they techs? Are they performers? What's the vibe there?
They're
with
choreographers.
Haven't thought about that yet.
They're both choreographers.
Honestly, I feel like that we're in a performing family.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get it from somewhere.
Sign that walk in front of everyone.
They're sign
No,
spinners.
my dad is in the postal service, and
Your dad's a courier?
my mom is
Hell
a
yeah.
decorator.
Hell yeah.
When you say the postal service, do you mean elf to elf, or like it taking in all the letters to Santa?
Yes, I
Yes.
like that. I like that one.
12.
Perfect.
Go with your fucking mail. God damn.
In which your dad will find.
Just walk across the park.
In which now in this world,
That is post office.
where you will find there is a giant red mailbox sitting at the front of the fountain,
Red light district.
Stop.
where all of the kids send their mail to Santa. There is the one postal worker who will take it take that mail and deliver it straight to Santa.
Your dad is one of the very few non-GMs that actually gets to talk to Santa.
Your dad's hella important.
Man, it's suicide rate's gonna go up.
What?
What?
Are you good?
Does OakinSin have a nickname, or is it just OakinSin?
Oh, Kinson. No, it's
Oakinson?
No, he
Are you-
insists people call
Are
him
you
by his full
okay,
name.
son?
What the hell is this?
But if there is nothing else, I don't have anything else.
Anybody else want to hammer out their relations on stream?
Wow!
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
I think I got everything.
Yeah, man.
I gotta come up with better names for my siblings, but like, I have an idea of how many I want, so.
Okay.
Name them after berries.
Yeah.
Different berries.
Name them after different barrels.
I was actually gonna just name them after different types of bakes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like, because you're Snickerdoodle.
I'm
so, like,
Snickerdoodle, so there's just sugar and shortbread and
There you
fudge
go.
cake
Bakewell
and.
and-
Yeah, well, not Bakewell.
That's what your last
name.
name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
sure
I-
there's an oatmeal somewhere.
Now I need a Grandpa
Shortcut.
Garland.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, yeah.
pumpkin pie.
Grandpa Garland, back in my day. Yes, I was there your day.
What did Grandpa Garland?
Shortcut.
I can work on that later.
Detective.
Because you got the triplets. You got the
he was a
triplets, right? You
noir
got the pecan
detective.
pie, and the pumpkin pie, and the apple pie. They're triplets.
There's only one
Yeah.
ever suicide recorded, and he was investigating it till this day.
Custard.
Yeah. Apple dumpling.
No, but I like the
Dumple?
route you just went.
They're only one person.
Someone
so they're a dumple.
Kidnapped the one jingle
If there's
bell.
multiple, they're
That
dumplings.
makes
But if
everyone
there's just
rock.
one, he's just a dumple.
Grandpa Garland was part of the security detail. Now that he's too
I
old to
worked with
be,
your grandpappy.
now that he's too old to be part, no, he's not too old.
I trained your grandpappy.
He got hurt somehow doing something.
Dude,
That's
one-
why he's
The
not
one
part
elf
of
with the
security.
tag
Yeah,
leg.
that's why he's not part of
Security.
security anymore.
Yeah, how do prosthetics work in this world?
How do prosthetics work?
Is
in
it
this
Sugar
world?
mold.
What are you talking about? They're made out of plastic.
Built like a Lego piece.
You just go to the toy factory, and you
It's
ask
made out
them
of
to
wood.
make it out of wood. Too. You go to the toy factory and be like, "I need a prosthetic arm," and they go, "Okay."
Trying and error.
Plunk.
They give you wood, and then you keep breaking.
If wood
keep
doesn't
going up.
work, they move up to plastic, and then metal, and then depending on what you need.
Oh,
Also-
yes.
I also am really happy with the way that I've built the character because I have 7 different tool proficiencies.
Nice. What is everyone HP?
I've got 72.
I
73.
forgot to look at that.
110.
Oh, I like that.
107.
73.
Okay, so I love how we're the oldest. We have the highest HP.
Well, it's because I'm a cleric. Cleric's 10.
AC 11.
12.
13.
Because we're not wearing armor.
Yeah.
No, we don't have anything.
Look, I may not
Wizards
beat you
don't-
guys.
we
in
have no
roleplay,
items
but
yet.
You
Wizards
beat us. I know you
Yeah,
beat us in
that's-
AC right
yeah.
now.
Wizards
That's
don't
fair.
get armor for shit.
Yeah.
I
and
will
we,
say,
we also just
I'm
don't
picking up
have
on
any
fucking
items
everything.
yet.
You said we were gonna get basic adventure.
My passive
here, right?
perception's at 22. My
Like,
passive
obviously we're not
investigation's
wearing
at
it,
20.
but like you said, we
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
you can
passive
have
insight's
the
21.
basic adventure.
My
Mine's
passive-
at 12.
but-
Insight, I ain't got shit.
You won't be wearing your weapons.
I have a plus
or
14
your
in
armor
Arcana.
or any of that.
I got a plus 15. Let's go.
Oh man.
I'm the wizard. What do you expect? I have expertise in
I haven't
Arcana.
looked at any of that yet. I put my stats in. I didn't
It's
know
just
much
my
more.
best one. I don't
I
have
have
anything
expertise
else.
in Arcana and Perception. I have proficiency in History, Investigation, and Religion.
One last thing. I said that any spells I use would come out of Joe.
Yeah.
I want to change that to just one spell. Well, technically 2 spells because they are elven lineage spells. Mending comes from me.
so you can fix himself.
Yeah, and then detect magic because those are just things elves are born with.
Okay.
Okay.
And he said we would talk off stream about how like my magic works and stuff.
Yes.
Heard. Should I pick any spells yet, or wait until?
You can pick your spells.
Okay.
So basically anything from the class versus anything from what I got from my race. Hey, I have Misty Step.
Yeah.
I can step with the mist.
Yeah, we all can. Join the club.
You know what? I'm gonna be a wood elf. Fuck y'all.
Did no one pick Drow?
I haven't picked any of them yet, so
Fuck, gotta change.
Yeah.
I want to be the token.
Jesus.
Blue. He is already the token. He's blue.
Half blue.
Yeah, you haven't.
Yeah, but
filled
the
out
drow
the-
get to do the fairy fire. Oh, I like that.
Peter, I will say you are the 7th oldest. That is
Seventh
in the-
oldest.
That is in the group.
Fuck. Wait, a group?
Like the entire
Oh.
like village.
Hell yeah. Do I know the other 6? Besides, I'm assuming Santa and Mrs. Claus?
You
Yeah,
know of
course
them.
you do.
Okay. Do I know the other ones? Do I know all 6 of them?
Yeah, you've heard. Yeah, you've heard of them. It's like you've been around since the inauguration. They were, all part of the original. So, of course, you would know them.
Of
Making sure.
course.
There's only 6 people older than me.
There's a lot of people older than me.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
It's true.
No, that's Dim Sum's voice. I can't do that.
We all remember what happened, didn't some?
You right. He is now a big bad somewhere, or at least a bad.
Who almost killed a group. Twice.
Once was by accident.
Yes, one was purely by accident.
Who
The other
says?
one was...
Upstairs. Come back.
He was possessed.
Yeah.
Not possessed. He became a vampire.
He did become a vampire and raged and...
Also, my character's not done because I still have to pick a bunch of stat stuff. Like
Yeah.
ability score increases and things.
You're good.
Yeah.
The
I wanted to wait till I got more info.
So my expectation is that all of the characters are finalized and in the campaign Monday, the day before. That's when things should get finalized because I need time on Tuesday to prep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just prep as far as like background information, that things I need to pull from your character sheets. And so we can also talk about if we feel comfortable going at it next week, or if people need more time, or scheduling is concerned. We can talk about that we can talk about that off stream.
Do animals exist?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, there are some that do. There has been, Rachel has pointed out, there has been an occasional polar bear that has come through.
She said snow bear.
She did say snow bear.
And I meant it.
There has been an occasional animal that you've been able to see. For the most part, no pets. There is wildlife.
Are there different languages?
Would that be
I-
relevant?
Are there different languages?
Or would it even be relevant? Yeah, would be. more.
For the most part, it would just be common and Elvish. If you were somehow a druid and able to speak with animals, then you would speak whatever language they spoke.
Peter falling asleep, but I'm also not comfortable sitting anymore.
Alright. I think I got everything I need.
Okay.
I just need to put it into the into the D&D Beyond.
Cool. And then I'm gonna get together with Peter to try and get this this recording on YouTube, but private, so that this way all we need to do is send out a link, and then everyone who has a link would be able to view it. So it wouldn't be up for public sharing. This way you can retain any information from this session 0.
Gotcha.
If
Jeez,
we
what?
if we don't have any other things that we need to go over, then I think we will go ahead and close out the recording.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
And,
Yep.
and with that, thank you so much for joining us for Session 0 of the Christmas campaign Holiday Dynamics. We will see you very shortly.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Maybe.
Yeah, well,
It's doing something.
Come on. It's doing something.
Ay, coño.
I forted again.
Toot toot.
Toot, toot.
I'm this many.
Child labor laws, they don't exist here. Okay,
I get-
bye.
Bye.